in nature, says Aristotle, the things that come into being by physis, which is to say spontaneously with a principle of change within themselves, right? These things have their telos, their purpose, in their formal cause, in what they are, right? How do you explain the way that a seed develops? Well, it's not by reference to the seed, it's by reference to the nature of the plant itself, what it does, what it is. And this is why I kind of embarked upon this whole thing, is because when you talk about eudaimonia, which is the telos of human life, right? The good life, and it's composite of all the different virtues, right? Showing virtue, doing virtue, just is the purpose of you. You just are a rational animal, right? That's what a human is. And as a rational animal, your telos, your form, is constituted in doing virtuous action, right? The good life. And this is why, the kind of justice question of the Republic is hanging in the background here. And you see how politics starts to come into it, because the justice question, remember, in the Republic was, well, is it good to do justice because of the goodies you get for it? Or is it good per se? Is it good in itself? And Aristotle very much wants to say it's good in itself because, right, when you're asking what's good for something, you're asking, what does it mean for this thing to come into its nature, the fruition, the full flower of its nature? And what is it to be a man? Well, it's to be a rational animal, and to be a rational animal, one develops toward this cause. All of our parts are sort of geared, oriented toward this, and this has explanatory primacy. It can be last in time, but first in explanation, right? Temporally, the matter might be prior, right? The stuff that we're made out of might exist in the universe, but the reason why it comes into being is the thing that we are at our highest, at our last and final fruition, our telos and our form, right? The what we are is the explanation of why we are how we are. And so this kind of Aristotelian idea about ethics, which is that it's simply the arete, the excellence of a human. Just as, pushing nails into a wall is the arete, the excellence of being a hammer, because that's what it does, right? This idea is going to feed us now into the politics, into this idea, which we're going to take some time to get to, that man is by nature a political animal. So these ideas about physis, natural development, purpose, telos, right, all come together in Aristotle's claim that man is political by nature, and therefore the state is also among the things that are natural.